Hello, hello, hello.
Welcome to the podcast. And y'all ask, what I'ma talk about with y'all ass? Everything from Nostradamus, Lil Pump, all the way down to Donald Trump. But black issues will be always at the forefront. Hoodies, I know that's just what y'all want. Black life, black love, all of the above. It's King Rashidi hoodies, ice toner gloves. I'm ready. It's Rise, God King. Rest in peace to the God Queens.
Hello,
Hey.
hello,
Yerp, what's going on? I want to welcome you all back to another dope-ass episode of Hoodies the Podcast. And I'm your host, King Rashidi. And we ain't going to waste no time. I don't have a whole lot of time to deal with right now. So let's get into this thing, man. All right, first and foremost, right? I want to say congrats to all of the candidates that y'all voted for. Sincerely. I know I've had my reservations, my opinions, and my so on and so forths about the whole voting process. Y'all know how I feel. If you don't, go back a few podcasts and boom, there it is right there. But I hope all you black folk who participated in voting, be it on the federal level, municipal level, whatever it is, I hope you get everything that you wanted and more. And I mean that sincerely, for real. Just because I don't believe in the process doesn't mean that I want to crush everybody else's hopes and whatever it is they have hope in. Dead ass. So again, if you participated in the voting process and you went out there and you casted your vote, I hope you get everything you wanted and more. Okay, let's get into this. And number one, right? Well, number two, rather. I have to stop lying to myself. I got to stop lying to myself and see things for what they really are. Okay? See them for what they really are, at least at this moment in time. Okay? This is a new age. A new age of activism. New activism. It's a new age. Even marching is different. Okay? I've come to realize, right, that any time a people stoop to dancing on cops in riot gear, anytime a bunch of queers strut and dance on cops in riot gear, anytime black women, particularly those who are a part of the Black Lives Matter movement, stoop to twerking on Washington,
It's your girl, Shayna.
we're in big trouble. You can't dance your way into freedom. Check it, man. We got a group of black folk, okay? A couple groups of black folk. One who refer to themselves as FBA, which stands for Foundational Black Americans, and another as ADOS, American Descendants of Slavery. Okay, for those of you who don't know, this is for those of you who don't know, FBA is an American-born, this is what FBA is, an American-born black person who's descended from Africans who were forced over to America via slavery, who built this country. Could also refer to the fact that Africans, black people, have been in America prior to slavery. Examples would include the Olmecs, the human remains of Luzia, and the Malians who visited America. That's FBA. ADOS, the American Descendants of Slavery. Okay, that's referring to the descendants of enslaved Africans in the United States from its colonial period onward. Both concepts grew out of the hashtag ADOS, created by Yvette Carnell and Antonio Moore. American Descendants of Slavery are a group of people in the U.S. who are the offspring of chattel slavery. It's a legal name meant to establish us as a specific, unique group of people in America that is owed restitution for its atrocities, for the atrocities carried out by the government against us. Okay. All right. Now, I don't know if you guys can tell the difference between the two. But, okay, one says an American-born black person who's descended from Africans who were forced over to America via slavery. And the other is, is referring to people who are the offspring, of the people who were chattel slavery. Sounds the same to me, right? And I understand that there are some differences. ADOS, from what I gather, tends to refer to, I believe that's a political situation, whereas FBA, from what I understand, is supposedly a cultural thing. Okay? However, here we are, black folk. Whether you refer to yourself as FBA or ADOS, here we are. Last in line, marginalized, and rather than the diaspora linking up and making shit pop, here we are bickering with one another. I'm ADOS. I'm FBA. Fuck Africans. Lupita don't look like us. Bickering over trivial shit. Well, where you get this from, Rashidi? Well, I get this from different folk who subscribe to either facet or to either group. Okay? You got FBAs saying that we ain't like them. And when I say like them, they're referring to Africans from the continent. Right? Then there's ADOS who are saying some similar shit. Lupita don't look like us. A lot of us are mixed with white people. I want to see some people who look like us. Hey, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of it sounds fucking ignorant. Now, if you're talking about black folk here, right, and what we got going on as black folk here in America, not being the same as the black folk who's got shit popping over in the continent and in the UK and in the Caribbean, sure, culturally, we are different. However, we're the same. Now, culturally, we eat different foods. We get down to different music. However, we all partake in some of the same shit. As a black American, I fuck with reggae music. I fuck with Afrobeat. And a lot of them, be it in the Caribbean, the UK, and in the continent, South America, wherever, fuck with rap. They fuck with R&B. They fuck with old school. So I'm still missing it. As you can see, I'm still missing it. And like I said, we argue over trivial shit. About we don't look the same and this, that, and the third, and how our cultures are different. Sure, cultures are different. Cultures vary from, say, a southern black person, or should I say southern black folk, from black folk who live in Compton. Culturally, the slang is different. You know what I'm saying? Culturally, things are different. Certain things you can say in the South that you probably get your ass kicked for in Compton. Certain things you can say in Compton, you probably get bodied in New York. Some things you say in New York, you get fucking bodied on the south side of Chicago, and so on and so on and so forth. Culturally, there are differences. Okay? So we bicker over that shit. Now, another thing. I've heard this a while back, and I think I heard Sam Jackson make reference, and I'm trying to remember which movie. I don't know if it was Get Out. I can't remember which movie. I just know that I believe Samuel L. Jackson, had some things to say about black folk from the UK, about how they're getting, they're getting the roles, they're getting roles that depict foundational black Americans. Okay? As if to say that they're getting them over us. Okay? And with all due respect to Brother Sam Jackson and everybody who thinks like them, and let me tell you recently where a lot of that's coming from. Sam Jackson said that from another movie, but recently there's been some more chit-chatter about the same shit. Okay? Especially since this Fred Hampton movie is coming out. Okay? It's called Judas and the Black Messiah. Okay, this film is directed by Shaka King, produced by Ryan Coogler. You probably remember that name from Black Panther, Fruitville Station, and if I'm not mistaken, he also did Creed. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe he did. Okay. And there's also another brother by the name of Charles King, and they all, as a collective, put together Judas and the Black Messiah. Now, if this is anything like Black Panther, then These brothers were given a budget. They created the movie, and it's probably being distributed by white folk. Okay, that's another story for another time. Okay, Judas and the Black Messiah. Right now, the negative buzz around that film is because dude from Get Out. If y'all remember Get Out, the main character, Get Out. His name is Daniel Kaluuya. He's playing Chairman Fred. He's a black Brit. Call me what you want. I just see another black man. You understand? Listen, black folk everywhere are catching hell. Black folk everywhere are catching hell. I remember, bring the mic a little closer. I remember when Trump was first getting into office and everybody was running their mouth talking all kinds of shit, saying, yo, if he gets elected, I'm leaving America. Y'all probably heard me say this before, but listen, man. White supremacy is global. Ain't no running from it. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. You can't escape it. Black folk everywhere are catching hell. I don't care where you are. I don't care what language you speak. We all catching hell. Okay? But back to the subject at hand. Okay? To say that foundational black Americans don't get a chance to play foundational black Americans in film, that's not even factual. For example, didn't Denzel Washington play Malcolm X? Didn't Denzel Washington play Reuben Hurricane Carter? Aren't those foundational black Americans? Didn't Will Smith play Muhammad Ali? Didn't Mario Van Peebles make the Panther movie? And I was flooded with FBAs. Didn't Jamie Foxx play Ray Charles? Didn't some FBAs play the Temptations? And the various other characters depicted in that movie? Y'all see the New Edition movie? Me neither. But I saw, and the reason why I'm saying me neither, that's me being a dud-ass comedian. I didn't watch it because they aired it on BET, and y'all know I don't fuck with BET. But I didn't see the movie, but I saw the cast get interviewed on The Breakfast Club and on Sway. All FBAs. All FBAs. Didn't Don Cheadle play Miles Davis? If you didn't see it, it's called Miles Ahead. Didn't Morgan Freeman play Joe Clark in Lean On Me? He just died recently. The real Joe Clark, not Morgan Freeman. Didn't Taraji P. Henson and a host of other brilliant sisters play in Hidden Figures? Foundational Black Americans. Didn't Lorenz Tate play Ricky Lyman? You know what I'm saying? Not only that, but didn't some FBAs play non-FBA roles? Okay, again, Will Smith played a Nigerian in Concussion. Forrest Whitaker played a Ugandan in The Last King of Scotland. Don Cheadle played a Rwandan in Hotel Rwanda. He also played a Londoner in one of the Ocean movies. I don't know if it was 11, 12, 13. I can't remember. Danny Glover. Didn't he play Nelson Mandela? So did Morgan Freeman. Didn't Lawrence Fishburne play a West Indian in Higher Learning? Didn't Delroy Lindo play West Indian Archie in Malcolm X? Did anybody see Cool Runnings? Again, did anybody see Cool Runnings? I know that movie's old as shit, but them niggas ain't Jamaican. Them some American brothers trying to play Jamaican. Y'all remember Living Single? Well, it's not hard to remember it because it's still aired in syndication today. Y'all know that short dude who wear the kufi and talks in a fake Jamaican accent? How about the Wayans brothers? It's not hard to miss that either. That one dude, he ain't Jamaican, but that one dude with the fake Jamaican accent on the Wayans brothers. You know what I'm saying? So now all you Negroes are saying that y'all don't want to see the Fred Hampton movie because the dude who's playing ain't FBA. Y'all, with all due respect, man, I mean this the best way possible, but y'all sound stupid to me. Y'all sound dumb as fuck. And all you ADOS who talk the same shit, y'all sound stupid too. And listen, I admit there's probably a few things, a few nuances that I'm missing. So I'm coming from my from this point in my development, this is where I'm at from the information that I've gathered from the whole FBA and ADO situation. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, it's almost pussy, right? Like, if the whole diaspora was to link up and make shit pop, you don't think things would change for us? With all the resources we have and all our combined knowledge and strength? Right? It's almost like rather than uniting, right, we'd rather come up with new ways of bickering amongst each other. It's a new age, man. It's just a new age. And again, I'm talking to the whole diaspora. We ain't got no fucking friends. Shout out to John Henry Clark. We don't have no friends. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing. The thing is, we get convinced. We get convinced that we do have friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, Leroy. We're in this together, bud. Come on, bud. One for all and all for one. If they crack your skull, they got to crack all of our skulls, brother. We're the same, bro. Until you get out there in the motherfucking front lines and one of them throw a motherfucking bottle and the police tells them to go home and you shout, fuck the police, and they crack your ass upside the motherfucking head. We got much better things to concern ourselves with, man. Much better things. We don't have no friends, man. We don't have no friends. Now, if y'all are bugging, if this whole thing... Now, I kind of get the FBA side of things from a reparation standpoint. Okay? Let's be clear. Okay? If you're not a foundational Black American, then no, you don't deserve reparations. But it doesn't mean that you don't deserve reparations. You just don't deserve it from the American government. But just because you don't deserve it from the American government doesn't mean that you don't deserve it at all. Some of our brothers and sisters deserve it from the Belgians, the French, if that's not the same thing. But our brothers and sisters from the continent, from the whole diaspora all over, are all owed reparations. That's all the more reason to link up. Okay? I don't care where you from. Hear me and hear me well. I don't care where you from. The continent, the Caribbean, South America, North, the UK, anywhere. You look dumb as fuck thinking that you're better than the rest of us. Again, black folk are catching hell everywhere. Are you new here? Are you new here? Black folk were catching hell everywhere. Listen, man, I bet you outsiders, meaning non-black folk, are looking at us and going, look at these niggas. Look at these niggas, man. If they ain't gunning each other down on the fucking street, they're finding dumbass reasons to not like one another. We're catching hell everywhere. And here's what it is, right? Here's what it really is. Some of you niggas need a vacation. Some of you niggas need a vacation. Not necessarily a physical one, but you need a mental one. Okay? At least for a good week. At least that. At least a good week. You need to free your mind. Get some sun. Smell some fucking flowers. Think about something else. You know what I'm saying? The struggle will be here when you get back. You feel me? The struggle will be here when you get back. Some of y'all need to take a break. Listen, I've been there. I've been going hard in this shit so bad. I just needed time off, man. I needed some time to regroup, go do some other shit, think about something else, and then come back and see things with fresh eyes. Dead ass. I mean, at least Pan-Africanism includes us all. It includes us all. No political, economic, or cultural progress will ever be made unless we come together and link up. Unless we come together and link up. But, again, this is a new age. This is a new age. All my views, I'm coming to realize that all my views are dated. And nobody's feeling it. I know nobody asked me, but if you ask me, we ain't getting no reparations. Damn. We ain't getting no reparations. I'm saying damn because I ain't even think to turn my motherfucking lights on. I got lights and I ain't even turn them shits on. I'm bugging. I'm bugging hard. That's what happens when you're in a rush. That's what happens when you're in a rush. But yeah, I don't see reparations happening. Everybody else has gotten them. You know that, right? Everybody else has gotten reparations except for us. But uniting, the whole diaspora, uniting, that's still possible. Of course, we'd have to start with the youth and start fresh. Unless I'm just as delusional as everybody else. Because just like a lot of FBAs and maybe even ADOS are waiting around for reparations, I'm sitting around waiting for us to unite. Maybe we're all fucking delusional. Then again, maybe we're not. That's still all the more reason for all of us to link up and stop finding new ways to divide ourselves from one another. Word. You know what I'm saying? But it's a new age. Motherfuckers want to twerk on Washington. And somehow that's a way of reclaiming your... Man, I don't give a fuck what you reclaiming. That's bad. That's just bad. This new age activism, this fake activism, man, this shit is whack, man. And it makes us all look fucking stupid. That's all I gotta fucking say about it, man. Yo, got the light popping? Listen, today is the 3-year anniversary of Hoodies the Podcast. The 3-year anniversary, man. Damn, time flies. 3-year anniversary. All right. So to commemorate this occasion, I want to start off by thanking everybody for watching. I want to thank my 6 subscribers. You know what I mean? I thank y'all. You know, I thank everybody who you know what I'm saying, who shares my videos every now and then. At least the clips of them that I put up on Twitter and Instagram. You know what I'm saying? I'm thankful. And also to commemorate that, along with thanking my subscribers and people who watch and comment and share videos and this, that, and the third. Check it. I also want to commemorate it by letting y'all know that you can cop your very own Hoodies the Podcast hoodie, right? Okay, this one right here, this is the one that I've got for sale right now. That had me shook for a second there. That was, I don't know what the fuck that was. Anyway, this one right here is the black with diamond print. You know what I'm saying? Black with diamond print. This one right here is the next wave to come through. This is the gray and ruby. You know what I'm saying? You got your Hoodies the Podcast in the front and in the back. It's also on the hood. You know what I'm saying? And on the left sleeve. It's dope. You know what I'm saying? Cop yourself one. You can get yourself one for $50 a pop. You know what I'm saying? $50 a pop. Tell you what, hit my Cash App. That's cash.me/$SkillYCC. Okay? Send me $50, your address, plus shipping and handling. These are different from the Black Barber Zinc hats. So shipping and handling is a little more pricey than just the $8. So go ahead and shoot me $10 for shipping and handling. I'll cover the rest. And you need to know right now that all proceeds go toward the Skill Youth Chess Club. Shout out to the Skill Youth Chess Club, man. Shout out to the Skill Youth Chess Club. We still popping. We still going. All these proceeds go toward the Skill Youth Chess Club. That's the mentoring program specifically designed for black boys. We still going. I fund it myself. It's self-funded through my dime and donations as well. You know, I'm messing up all my words today, but that's cool. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So yeah, cop yourself the Hoodies the Podcast hoodie, man. You know what I'm saying? We still here. 3 years from this moment forward is I'm going to try different things, maybe different locations and different subject matter for Hoodies the Podcast, because we ain't going no fucking where. I'm ready. God. Sounding like a broken record. Are you strapped yet? Are you strapped yet, man? You got your concealed carry permit yet? Hold on. Hold on. Bing bong. Got mines. I'm going to cover up the file number. Hold on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you can see the words. It's kind of bright. Got it laminated. You can't really see nothing. But this is what it... can't really see it. Maybe if I back up a little bit. Anyway, this is my concealed carry permit. Finally got it. Even though I still open carry. I mean, I put like my... You know what I'm saying? I put my hood to cover it a little bit. But I still open carry. You know what I'm saying? Fannie Lou, what up, pretty self? She's so pretty. She's just beautiful. Word, she's always by my side. You dig? Yeah, man. So get strapped. You know what I mean? Get strapped. Protect yourself. Protect your family. When was the last time you hit the gym? When's the last time you threw a punch? You know what I'm saying? Listen, if they can rush the Capitol, they can rush your home. You know what I'm saying? These young Thundercats will rush your home too. So be prepared and get armed. Dead ass. And another thing about hitting a heavy bag, if you ain't had a fight in about 10 years, how you going to protect your queen? Think about that. How you going to protect your family, protect your kids? Don't get your ass beat in front of your kids because you ain't had a fight in I don't know how long, but yet you barking and talking mad shit. You know what I'm saying? Get you a little heavy bag, shadow box or something. Learn how to throw an effective punch. Go for a jog, get your wind up. You know what I'm saying? And I know this podcast is like rushed, but I got a limited time. I got some other stuff I need to do. I just wanted to pop in, for the anniversary. Word up. But before I get out of here, this is what I need everybody to do. Before I get out of here, this is what I need everybody to do. Okay? I want you all to go to skillthebarbershop.com. Again, should be on the screen. That's skillthebarbershop.com. Look around, make yourself comfortable, then subscribe to the newsletter. Yeah, subscribe to the newsletter. And when you go there, as you scroll down, right, you can actually double tap on the podcast box and you can binge on all Hoodies the Podcast episodes. If you go down, if you get to the podcast, then you don't have to, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to necessarily look for the School Youth Chess Club documentary because it's in there. However, if you just want to get straight to the documentary, you scroll down after the podcast box and you double tap the chess club, the School Youth Chess Club box, and you can watch the documentary. But do yourself a favor and go there after you watch this podcast. Go to skillthebarbershop.com. Look around, make yourself comfortable, then subscribe. You know what I'm saying, to the Skill newsletter. All right? Let's get the website popping. You dig? So yeah, before I get out of here, again, cop yourself the Hoodies the Podcast hoodie. This one right here is getting shipped out in the morning. So that's another reason why I wanted to do this podcast tonight. Because, I won't have any sitting around. I'm making these to order. I ain't about to make a crap load of them and have them sitting around collecting dust until people decide to buy them. I'm doing them to order. So quite a few people copping them. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself one. Hoodies the Podcast hoodie. Real quick, before I get out of here. Again, I said that about 1,000 times. But shout out to black folk everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Black men, women, boys, girls. And an extra shout out to all our elders, man. Let's give a shout out to all the elders. All the elders, thank you for your wisdom. You know what I'm saying? And listen, for all you elders who don't know shit, and I mean that in the best way possible, for all you elders who don't know shit, like that one brother who came in here one day. He came in wanting a haircut. I had to let him know that we've all been mandated to go off appointments, right? And he said, okay, cool. And before he left, he said, okay, before I go any further, let me ask you. Did you vote, brother? I said, no, I did not. He said, well, can I ask why? I said, yes, sir, you can. Now, I always try to mind my words when it comes to the elders because I'm a stickler about respecting my elders. And another thing, don't ever disrespect the elder around me, man. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Anyway, so I'm talking to the brother. He said, well, can I ask you why not? I said, yes, sir. I said, well, Republican and Democrat, y'all know it, how I feel, is same wing, two wings on the same bird and blah, 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 blah. And listen, I ain't going to go into too much detail, but this old brother gave me hell because I did not vote. And that's all the more reason, right? That's all the more reason why I'm still grateful for the elders, because for the elders who did not study, who did not read, who did not learn more than what they were taught as children, and I mean that with all due respect, that right there inspires me, you understand, to read and to keep an open mind, because I don't want to be an uninformed elder. When my grandkids say, Babu, what is this, that, and the third? Okay, concerning social matters and the plight of our people, I want to be able to give some sort of answer, or I want to know. I want to be open-minded enough to know where to go to get those answers. I don't want to be an uninformed elder. That's just it. I don't want to be old and dumb. I don't want to be old and fat if I can help it. Yeah. So I do things now to combat that from happening. Listen, man, I love y'all. And I know this was rushed. I know this was rushed. But know that my heart is pure. Thank you again for watching Hoodies the podcast. I ain't going nowhere. I don't give a damn, how little people, how little the amount of people watch. Fuck all that. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching Hoodies the podcast. You understand? Take care of yourselves, man. I love y'all. Peace. This is Hoodies.
Hello.
To the podcast. What am I talking about? Who?
Always at the forefront. Just keep my hoodies.
I'm ready. God King. God Queen.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Come eat, come eat, come eat. You have to redo that. I'm sorry.
Hey, yo, you guys not clean up.
Brothers
It's supposed to be my fault.
It is your fault because you realize, be quiet, right? You realize that all y'all are brothers, right? Yeah. Whatever you do, they'll be responsible for it. All you guys are one, all right? You realize that, right?
Okay, but I'm not.
Okay.
I didn't even do it.
Yes,
I
you
didn't
did.
even tell anybody.
I
to do
watched
it.
you. I watched you smack the things off the. Come on.
It wasn't that.
I watched you do it though.
Who did it? Matthew, who did it?
You smacked the things off the thing.
No, actually, no. It was the things off the thing.
It doesn't even matter who it was. Who smacked the things off the thing? It doesn't matter because you're all gonna do it. It doesn't matter. Everybody's getting punished. Everybody. So get on the wall. Everybody get on the wall. Wall sits. Come on. Wall sits. Everybody gonna do it. We doing that. We doing it.